Hi ninjas and welcome back to my channel. We are officially in Holy Week, which means we're not far away from Easter, and today's recipe is a perfect Easter Sunday table setting situation. I don't know where I was going with that, but basically I'm going to tell you I'm making shepherd's pie. This shepherd's pie is inspired by my grandfather's recipe. Growing up, I remember eating it, relishing it, licking the plate and the spoon and the bowl and everything put together. Not very hygienic, but very, very delicious. There are a lot of layers to this recipe. So we've got the minced filling, we've got the mashed potato. I'm also going to be doing it the way he did it, which was basically like a really nice thick white sauce on top, and a savory crumble that really adds a beautiful crunch with every single bite. There's a lot that goes into it, but a lot of it can be made ahead of time. I'm going to stop talking so we can start cooking. So let's just get started. We're going to get started by making the mince mixture. So we're going to start by adding some olive oil in your pan. So we go in with the mince. We salt it a bit. Our fried mince into the onion mixture. I've got garam masala, which is not your traditional ingredient in shepherd's pie, and I've got some dried spice and bay leaves, but this is how my grandfather used to make it, and I'm making it just like he did. Tomato paste goes in, barbecue sauce goes in, and some Gigi paste. So you want to stir this really well because you want to cook out the ginger garlic paste and the acidity in the tomato paste as well. I'm gonna add our water. So before I put a lid on it, I want to add my peas and my corn. It goes in. We give that a nice stir. Colors look so pretty. And now we're gonna cover this up and let this cook. So we're going to start off with the potato layer, which is mashed potato. We want this to be a bit chunky, so I've boiled my potatoes, I've peeled them, and now I'm going to mash them up with a bit of milk, butter, seasoning, and nutmeg. Let's go. We've come to the third part of the recipe, which is the sauce. So we're going to start by making a roux with our butter and the flour. I actually made this while we made the chicken puffs. The link to it is somewhere on the screen. Make sure to tap it. Add in our flour. Oopsie. And now we stir. 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 Stir.
Stop it. Get some help.
So once it starts smelling like, like a baked biscuit, you want to add your milk, and you want to add it a little bit at a time and just keep whisking it so that you don't have lumps. Just keep adding a little bit. Whiskey. Season with salt and a bit of pepper. You could use white pepper. I'm just using black. We're at the fourth part of the recipe, which is the savory crumble. Now, this is not something you're going to find often, but I'm here to, what's the word? Educate you, school you, teach you. Those are all the words. Okay, let's go. So in my bowl, I've got flour, paprika, I've got some dried herb, I've got a bit of sugar, I've got pepper, and I've got butter. I'm going to use my fingers to rub this together, but then don't rub your eyes. The paprika is not going to make good friends with your eyes. We're going to rub this together until it looks like damp breadcrumbs, you could say. Damp sand, like a breadcrumb consistency. You know what I mean? Okay. I also have got some grated Parmesan cheese as well as some breadcrumbs here, which I'm going to add into this mixture once it looks like the damp sand breadcrumby texture. I'll just show you.
Oh my God! Wow!
This is the texture we're looking for. That's what I meant to say. You can see it's a bit crumbly. It's like sand and breadcrumbs, I'm gonna go with both of them, okay? So into this, I'm gonna now add my grated Parmesan and the breadcrumb mixture. And what this is gonna give me is a lovely crunch as this bakes. And you wanna just mix this around until it's evenly distributed. Now that I've got everything ready, it's assembly time. So my meat mixture has completely cooked through, but I'm gonna add a little bit of the balsamic at this stage. And that's a little rare, but well, this is how my granddaddy did it, so I'ma do it like him. So now that we've got the meat and the potato, we're gonna go with the sauce on the top. Just let that drizzle, drizzy. And last but not least, we're gonna go in with the savory crumble on the top. Make sure you sprinkle it evenly everywhere. So my shepherd's pie is out of the oven. It has cooled down a bit because if I were to cut into it immediately, it would just kind of fall apart, and I would like it to kind of hold some structure. You could serve it immediately while it's piping hot. I'm just gonna serve it now while it's a bit cooler. So I'm gonna slice into it and I'm gonna serve it up. Okay, so it's taste test time. First and foremost, can you I don't know if you can hear that, but it's so crunchy on the top. It's that crumble that we made. And the sauce has bound really well, so it's not going everywhere because of the egg we added in it. The potatoes and... Okay, let's bite. Anika, just stop yapping and just bite, okay? I took a big bite, but it's fine. Oh! Okay. I can't even begin to explain how amazing this is. It just takes me back to my childhood, honestly. The mince is perfect. The potato is not too soft where it's all mashed up. You can feel it in your mouth. The sauce just adds this really nice velvety juiciness to the entire bite, and the crunch on top just gives it the texture that it needs. It's so comforting and so heartwarming. It's one of the best dishes and one of my favorite meals to make, honestly. Everyone in my house, we have this I think once every month, if not more than that, but I'm just gonna eat some more. This is how I make my shepherd's pie. It's not really my shepherd's pie, it's my grandfather's shepherd's pie, but I would take a lot of creative, space for this because I think a lot of my notes have been added into it over the years. But honestly, it's one of the best. I'm not just saying this because it's mine, but it's because it's heartwarmingly delicious and it's really nice. If you don't have lamb mince, you could just use beef mince as well. I want to tell you that if you like this recipe, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Don't wait, just go subscribe right now. Click the button, just go click the button, do it. Anyway, not getting aggressive. I have my last recipe for the Easter series coming out Friday, coming out on Friday. So make sure you tune into that. It's sweet, it's simple, and it's really, really lovely. With that, I'm just gonna say positive ninja vibes.